Okay, well, welcome to the first episode of Cooking with the Blind Guy, and hopefully my camera is working fine. I contacted Be My Eyes to get some volunteers to help me with the lighting and stuff like that, and hopefully I was still able. It was very helpful, and hopefully I was able to keep it the way they suggested, and I'll explain Be My Eyes sometimes for those who doesn't know what it is. Cooking with the Blind Guy is my effort in showing sighted people how I cook and blind people, and hopefully teach some blind people how to cook as well if they're interested, if they never did learn how to cook. I have this cutting board here with the vegetables. I have a small knife. I usually work on a tray because it helps minimize the messes. And I have trays for everything. Trays for my cutting board, trays for mixing, and trays for other stuff. So I am gonna wash these vegetables. I'm making omelet, by the way, for my first episode because it's easy. And it's a good recipe to do for a first episode, I guess I would say, because it's easy, and I can feel confident that I would do it very well without too much effort. So I am right now dicing vegetables. So my omelet's not gonna be the traditional omelet. I do my own stuff. It's slightly different, however it's good. I enjoy it. And so this episode is going to be called Cooking a Non-Traditional Omelet with the Blind Guy, because the name of the show is called, I can't try not to scratch my eyes with these onions. So the name of the show is called Cooking with the Blind Guy, and every episode I'm going to insert the title in between, like the phrase. For example, in this case, cooking a non-traditional omelet with the blind guy. That's talking about creativity right there, marketing. What I was just patting myself in the back a little bit while holding a knife, and I had to be very careful. Don't be very careful when you pat yourself in the back while you're holding a knife, because you might be the one that stabbed yourself in the back. So I have some jokes too, and if it's not funny, it's cool, and feel free to revise the joke to make it even more funny, because I like jokes. So yeah, a little bit about my omelet. It's just gonna it's vegetable omelet. I prefer vegetable omelet, and I like to put mushrooms as well, but I forgot mushrooms today. So say like I use a small cutting board in a tray, and a lot of the times when I mince these vegetables or dice them, whatever, I don't know the difference. A lot of times they fall into the tray, which is fine, you know what I mean? Perfect. That's why I use these trays. I also like to cook like on the counter next to the sink, because if there are any like messes on the counter, you could just like clean it, wipe it down into the sink, and rinse out the sink. So that's very useful as well. As a blind person, when dicing stuff, I just gather it as much as possible in to a mountain, like turning a molehill into a mountain. It's easier to conquer. People think that a mountain is hard to conquer, but if you pile everything up into a mountain and just freaking dice it all at once, it's quicker, easier, more efficient. So I think a mountain is easier to conquer than a molehill. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of black pepper. I think that's it. If you use your hands, the mix is better for some reason. Maybe that's why they still do, some old folks still do that. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of black pepper. Where is the black pepper? And just a pinch as well. Maybe just. Okay. Yeah. And certain things you can smell it like black pepper. So if you can smell it just a pinch, then it's good. Like just a pinch. Set the pan on the burner. So it heats up the pan. Yeah. And then we're gonna have some good omelet. Hell yeah. The oil that is already hot. So now we're gonna dump this in here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Get this plate ready. No. Oh shit. Okay, and then what I would do is I would just use my spatula to and run it flat against the rim on the inside, so that it could form a circular shape. Then it's easier once it forms an outside ring circular shape. It's easier to then you can push it around and bully it and get it to cook faster. I don't want to fold it because I like my I like the inside exposed. Wow, that does not sound right, but you know what I mean. Cause I like the fluffy stuff in the middle, and it tastes so good with the freaking herbs and stuff. You know. So and I don't even want it all the way cooked. I just want it to be cooked enough where it would stay in place. So that it won't break. Yes. And often if the side breaks off, I just dump it in the middle and then it'll form again. Pretty cool, huh? Ooh, this looks so juicy. Oh, damn. Looks so juicy. I want I want it to cook a little bit more. Maybe I should just turn the heat up. That might help. Oh my god, this is so good already. I just tasted the herbs with the slight sugar and black pepper. That's just heaven. Heaven made omelet. And if we have mushroom, that would even be better. But we're good with it. This is still good. I like the fluffy stuff in the middle. Okay, gonna lift this onto the plate. Maybe there's more. I'm gonna see if there's more. One obviously have. Oh. Okay. Okay, and now let's take a picture of it.
Flawless victory.